You know, I was thinking for the sake of time that it would be easier just to build a little sealed box, slap it in here, screw it to the damn floor pan, and be done with it for now. But seeing as how a picnic table comes stock in this thing, I'm now thinking it might be easier to just cut a picnic sized table piece of wood, cut all of this shit out, slap some 15s in there, call it a day. Man, that might actually be easier. A little bit of table saw, a little bit of sawzall, and then I'm done with it. Okay. Making some progress in the trunk. I guess, is this a trunk? I call it a cargo area. A trunk. What do y'all call this shit? So I think I'm just gonna go with a single because this is only 31, but there's only like 27 underneath of it. But so I'll go with a single, and then I'll just sprinkle the amps around the outside. This is 2 layers under here, a smaller one and then a larger one to kind of cover more surface area, and then we'll do some shims under here to kind of seal it up. But man, just sitting there is pretty sealed up. So yeah, I think this is gonna work out. Life hack. So I don't have a fancy circle cutting jig. What do they call them? Jasper jigs. So what I did was I just took a piece of scrap wood, and so I measured out, like I just copied the screws on my router base here, and then made the things so I can just attach it to my router, and then you take this screw and you measure out the radius of your cutout, and then you just put it on there. And so in case that wasn't clear, I made this hole where the shank is 1.5 inches from the edge, right? So then all I got to do is add the radius from here to this screw. So it's a 15, let's say we're making a 15 inch cutout. So let's just say 7.5. So it ought to be, my screw needs to be 9 inches from the edge, because the shank is 1.5 inches in, and then I need to add 7.5 from here. So 9. So we'll put my screw right at 9, or whatever the exact cutout is. Put the screw there. Are you a fab-tard like I am? Well, here's a little trick from the fade. You ever wonder which way, which way to go with your router so it doesn't and jump back on you? Here's a little trick. You take your right hand, you make an L, you put your thumb on the thing that you're about to router, and your finger is pointing in the direction you should go. So for this circle, we'll go this way. Like if you wanted to router the outside edge, you want to go that way. See what I'm saying? Hello. Bruh. It's raining, and that's always such a big help, to productivity. Rain, it's my favorite thing. But most of the stuff we have left to do today, I think, is garage-based stuff. So yeah, I'll show you guys what I'm working on now, what we got to do, and go from there. It's the last day, really. So this might be a little tough to see, but for some reason the selfie cam works a little better under here. But we're under the truck. under the giant hole I cut in the cargo area floor pan yesterday, and we're doing a mesh with a sandwich of that pre-filter, and I'm just going around. I popped a bunch of rib nuts all the way around, and I'm just going around. Actually, I had to go get some more washers. The washers I had were too small, so I went and got some fender washers, which I should have gotten in the first place, obviously. But yeah, let's carry on doing that, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when I'm done with it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, like socks on a rooster. All right, I think we're done. That wasn't all that bad. And that is the quote-unquote finished product from under here. We got plenty of overlap on all four sides. And yeah, that ought to keep majority of water out. A majority. Hopefully it's all of it. But yeah, not too bad. Let's move on. One of the most annoying things about the weather is I can't open my tailgate up all the way. But that's what she looks like from up here. Might probably do another sandwich up here. But we can't see shit. But there's the baffle. And that's what the sub is gonna see. You heard me. All right, so the kicks are pretty much done. The only thing we have left to do is I'm gonna take some deadener, and I'm going to like bridge these gaps with deadener, just to kind of help seal up against, because like, well, that goes up into the truck, but like right here, you know, this is like the interior of the truck. So I'm gonna take some deadener and deaden the seams here, just to help minimize or eliminate any of the rear wave getting back into the cabin. All right, that's a wrap on this kick. You can see I went around all the where the hole meets the truck. Put some second skin all the way around. Everything should be blocked off, except for front coming in to my face and the rear going out. Give it to God. 10-4. Let's wire some bitch up, get it mounted. All right. Both, well, 4 fronts are wired and mounted. And I forgot to label the wires. That's awesome. So now I'm gonna move to the cargo area. Let's see what I have to do. We gotta mount the baffle, mount the amps, wire up all the amps, figure out a way to mount the rear battery, wire that up, distribution. Then I got all this stuff under the hood. Man, what am I doing talking to y'all? I got shit to do. Ah! Just kidding. Don't vlog and drive. I broke my bit, so now I'm headed to the stove. I had another errand to run anyway. You really want to derail your project? Don't have all the shit that you need ready to go. I spend more time running back and forth to the store for silly shit than I do, or just as much time as I do working on the damn thing. So, Harbor Freight it is. I know what y'all are thinking. T-Fate, you're so poor. Why are you at Harbor Freight? Well, thanks to our good buddy over at Project Farm, He say the Bowers are just as good as the D-Walt. $5 for 5. What? That's like at least 20 minutes worth of drilling. I know the timetable doesn't translate very well, but today is Tuesday, I think. Tuesday. And I have to leave here on Friday. So, unfortunately, there's no real way to attach this to the truck right now without the screws showing. But it is what it is, dude. T-faded. You hear me? What are you gonna do? What can you do? Oh, I fucked this screw all up. God damn. I tore that one up with the bit. Oh yeah. Get to me. Good tone. Good tone. Oh, that's hellacious. Good Lord. All right, then. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't showed y'all this yet. It's a very important part of the build. Oh, take it easy. Had to reach out and shout out. Shout out to Sean Mayo and Daddy Scotty for the Titan 8. Now we gotta figure out where to put it and how to secure it. I figure in this area somewhere, and duct tape and zip ties. Oh my God, it's so cute. I can't hardly stand it. Look at this thing. I know y'all seen it in videos before, but bruh, it's so little. That'll go right there pretty good. Pretty good. I like that. I like that spot. To hell with that panel. That don't need to go back on there.